Shubh Malhotra, I started with asking you, are you robbing Peter to pay Paul? It seems that not only are you robbing Peter, but you're not also paying Paul. Because as your other panelists have pointed out, in Punjab, you made a similar promise in 2022 before the elections to pay 1,000. You changed it to 1110. You have not paid it so far. Very recently, the Chief Minister said that it's his mission to execute it. Even in Delhi, the promise you had made in the beginning of the year, you've still not done it. And more importantly, you're saying that we'll only do it, this 1,000 also, we'll do it after the elections because in 15 days, the election is going to be announced here. So you've not even delivered on this promise, and the ethics of this promise is an entirely different matter altogether.
No, I think this is misconstruing the facts a little bit, because when you speak about Punjab, then I will request you not to second guess the government. They have performed exceptionally well with respect to turnaround of the healthcare system, turnaround of the education system, just like what they have done in Delhi.
Shubh Malhotra ji, I'm not someone who says facts are not facts. Okay, we all know. Can you please answer my point? Have you paid has that 1,000 rupee payout which has been promised by the Punjab government given out or not?
Yeah, so the people have given 5 years to the Punjab government to execute it. So why are we questioning the mandate of the people? So if they have started with the schools, and if they have started with the healthcare, they will surely come around to this. They are procedural things. But with respect to this particular 2,100 rupees per month transfer, Kejriwal ji has said registrations will start from tomorrow. They will start from tomorrow. This is Kejriwal ki guarantee. This is not some frivolous promises and election mongering by Modi ji. And it is the registrations will start from tomorrow. 1,000 rupees will start coming, and 2,100 as promised per month will start coming. So this is what has happened historically also in Delhi. Free bus, he said he will give. He has given free pilgrimages. He said to senior citizens, he will give. He has given. They used to laugh at us. How will he execute this? But we are the ones who are running this with a positive budget. Whatever fear mongering BJP wants to do with respect to the future of the budget, let them do. But they are the ones who are actually having 2 lakh crore fiscal deficit in Mumbai and trying to appease voters with Ladki Behan scheme. They are the ones who are running negative budget in Madhya Pradesh and wasting taxpayers' money on.
I wish you could see all our panelists. They're all smiling at your statement. And I'll get in you at this point. You said Kejriwal ji ki guarantee, which means by that same logic, even this 2,100, say Aam Aadmi Party wins in February, even this 2,100, they have till 60 months, they have till 55, 56 months to not send it, and towards the end they'll say, okay, now in the next election in 2020, we'll change it to 3,000 plus, and we'll only bring it after elections.
No. See, you might find it a laughing matter, but it is a very serious matter for the women of Delhi. And I will request all panelists to treat this seriously and not laugh at the women of Delhi. I will request you to consider this is a thing of respect.
No, we are not laughing at the women of Delhi. Shubhji, we are laughing at the arguments coming from at this point.
Let me complete. If he has said that registration will start from tomorrow, they will start from tomorrow. Just like he said that the private schools will be behind government schools of Delhi, and he has executed it. Just like he said that we will stop power cuts in Delhi, he has provided. Just like he said that we will make Bijli bill half, but he has actually delivered zero bill to lakhs of families in Delhi with 24/7 electricity. So the same manner, this will also be executed. And if he has said that this will be done from tomorrow, then it will be starting from tomorrow, and all the world and all of these people in the panel who are laughing at the women of Delhi, they are going to see it be executed. Actually, they should be ashamed of themselves before they are laughing at Delhi. It is rich to listen to them talk about the rights of women.
You are smiling yourself.
Raman, talk about respecting women, because look at what has happened in Manipur, and not an eyebrow has been lifted by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Look at what you have done with the women wrestlers, and not an eyebrow has been lifted by BJP. And you are talking about rights of women and transferring money to women, which of course in Maharashtra now we know that the scheme is in discussion to be about to be stopped. Because of lack of fiscal prudence, they started schemes in Himachal.
So let me just be very clear. Nobody is laughing at the women of Delhi.
I mean, you said it.
Nobody is laughing at the women in Delhi. We are all having an enjoyable discussion at this point.
You are the
they are all having an enjoyable discussion at this point. Let me get in Niyama Gupta. Point is Niyama. Okay, fair enough. Niyama Gupta ji, the fact is that, well, you may ridicule, you may criticize, you may castigate the freebie model of Delhi, and we may all call it a question mark. But the point is they have been working. And they have worked spectacularly in Delhi more than anyone else. Janta Ki Adalat gives Mr. Kejriwal 60 plus in the last 2 elections. It's a fact. The point is that by also coming to a cash handout, which is not what the previous schemes you had pointed out from 2014 were. Ladli Behna and Ladki Behan were the first cases of direct cash handouts being given. Has the BJP not lost the moral grounds to criticize the Kejriwal government here, because if you literally, it's becoming, if you can't beat them, then join them at the same game.
You know, that's such a that question just doesn't hold good in my mind. Look at the unreliability of the guarantees given by Mr. Kejriwal and his crew. You, as I mentioned earlier, did he revive the Yamuna despite promises? No. Did he control the pollution? No. Did he increase the transportation to 5,000 buses? No. Did he clear up the water? No. Did he take care of the roads? No. So look at the past track record of the person we are talking about. Look at this timing of the scheme. I mean, just prior to the elections you're coming up. Look at the non-implementation of the set scheme in Punjab. Now, if you are here comparing, I would request the Aam Aadmi Party person not to make so many facial expressions, so she misunderstood the humor before this. The Delhi Finance Department itself had opposed this, by the way, because it would create an interest burden of about 57,000 crores, an unimaginable number, on the government purse, which is not a small amount. So when you are doing all this, you have to keep in mind the whole ethos of the environment of the fiscal part as well. And I mentioned earlier, there has to be a lot more for women empowerment to do, provide jobs, give infrastructure development. Solely giving cash is not the solution. It requires a multi-stage intervention and to a very micro level of not putting burden on the state. What solution have you given in Manipur, ma'am? Can I finish, ma'am? I didn't interrupt you.
If you are commenting on my facial expressions, I will surely comment on this. What solutions have you given in Manipur?
No, ma'am, I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt you. Can I finish?
Have you even been able to name even a single state? I asked you, out of all your 22 states, have you been able to name a single state where free electricity is being provided, 24/7 free electricity is being provided, free buses being provided, free pilgrimages are being provided? Have you come through on any of this?
You have mentioned what are you talking which about? You have not honored in Punjab.
What are you managed to? And we have honored everything in Punjab. Well, you are talking about Yamuna. What about Namami Gange, ma'am? What has happened in Ganga? What are you doing? What is your right to question?
Shubh Malhotra, let Niyama Gupta speak. She did not interrupt you. Let Niyama Gupta speak.
Yeah.
Niyama Gupta, please. Shubh Malhotra, let Niyama Gupta speak. But Niyama Gupta, answer the charges which... Okay, fair enough. You have made your introduction. Niyama Gupta, answer, but answer what Shubh Malhotra was raising.
My question to you is, while talking about women and the scheme, which has failed in every miserable way in Punjab, how do you plan to put it in execution, keeping in mind the budget out here, number one? And one very simple question. Why did Mr. Kejriwal take 10 months to give cabinet approval to this Rashi, which he first announced in Feb? Why is it happening just prior to elections? That's it. If you can answer that to me.
Yeah, fine. Can I answer?
Yeah.